Did you know that within moments of seeing you, a man's brain has already made subconscious judgments based on only a few key features? And it's not only about superficial attraction. According to Carl Jung, these inclinations are wired into the male mind, founded on ancient archetypes and evolutionary biology. So which body parts do men notice first, and why? The answers might shock you. Carl Jung, a prominent psychologist, believed that human attraction is driven by more than just personal preference. Hidden under the surface, our unconscious mind follows primal patterns, what Jung called archetypes, that determine what we are attracted to. For men, such instincts usually focus on certain physical qualities that signify health, fertility, and possibly emotional attachment. But this is not just about biology, it's about the secret language of the unconscious. Today we'll dive into the 5 body parts men instinctively notice first in women, backed by Jung's theory and modern research. Some of these might seem apparent, but others reveal exactly how deep our psychological programming goes. Stay with me because at the end you'll perceive attraction in an entirely different way. Carl Jung's groundbreaking work in psychology established the concept of the collective unconscious, a profound layer of the human mind shared by everyone, including universal patterns and images referred to as archetypes. Unlike personal experiences that form individual preferences, the collective unconscious impacts behavior and perception in ways that extend beyond culture and upbringing. The body parts men notice first are not arbitrary, they act as natural signals of compatibility and genetic fitness. For example, clear smooth skin has long been connected to health and hormonal balance, while a balanced waist-to-hip ratio corresponds with fertility and a reduced risk of disease. Full lips and lustrous hair are symbols of estrogen levels, and expressive eyes reflect emotional availability, a trait essential to long-term bonding. In this way, evolutionary biology and Jungian psychology combined, indicating that what attracts a man's attention isn't merely a personal preference but the echo of ancient, hidden desires. This interaction between inclination and cultural norms explains why some beauty standards linger throughout time and geography. While fashion and media may influence trends, the underlying archetypes stay intact because they're founded in something far deeper than society's conditioning. Number 1, the eyes. The eyes have long been called the windows to the soul, and for good reason. They act as one of the most powerful focus points in human attraction. Carl Jung said the eyes were direct gateways to the unconscious, revealing realities that words usually hide. When men instinctively lock onto a woman's stare, they're not only evaluating aesthetic attraction, they're subconsciously assessing confidence, emotional availability, and possibly compatibility. Research in evolutionary psychology supports this, finding that extended eye contact stimulates the release of oxytocin, the bonding hormone, which promotes feelings of proximity and bonding. The size and expression of the eyes also play a role. Bigger, more open eyes are evolutionarily linked to youth and neotenic features that signify fertility and approachability. Number 2. Lips. Few features have as much symbolic weight as the lips, a worldwide symbol of sensuality, communication, and energy. Carl Jung's anima and animus theory indicates that lips, as tools of both communication and intimacy, connect the conscious and unconscious realms. Well-defined lips are not merely a modern beauty standard but an old symbol of health and strong estrogen levels, which signify reproductive fitness. Number 3. Hair. Hair, in Jungian symbolism, indicates considerably more than just physical beauty. It symbolizes vitality, personality, and possibly spiritual strength. Across myths and traditions, circulating, healthy hair is connected to femininity and life energy. Think about figures like Rapunzel or deities depicted with plentiful locks. From an evolutionary viewpoint, hair quality functions as a biological billboard for youth and good health. Shiny, thick hair indicates optimal nutrition and hormonal balance, whereas brittle or thinning hair can symbolize stress or illness. Number 4. The waist-to-hip ratio. The waist-to-hip ratio is one of the most researched metrics in evolutionary psychology, and with good reason. Men all over cultures normally gravitate toward a ratio of roughly 0.7, where the waist is significantly smaller than the hips. This inclination isn't arbitrary, it's founded in natural instincts. A low waist-to-hip ratio corresponds with higher estrogen levels, suitable fat distribution for childbearing, and a lower risk of chronic diseases. Number 5, skin. Skin, perhaps more than any other trait, functions as a global canvas of health and hereditary quality. Smooth, healthy skin is naturally connected to strong immunity, balanced hormones, and youth, traits that signify fertility and energy. Jung's self-archetype, signifying completeness and integration, finds expression in impeccable skin, which signifies harmony between interior and exterior states. Evolutionarily, skin quality is a realistic signal. Unlike hair or makeup, it can't be easily manipulated, which makes it a solid criterion for assessing partners. Cultural attractiveness rituals, from skin care to tanning, often try to emulate these desirable features, for example, the radiance of collagen-rich skin or the flush of circulation. Even subconscious signs like skin homogeneity and symmetry have a role, as they represent stability in development and biological fitness. In this way, skin surpasses ordinary aesthetics. It's a silent yet powerful messenger of biological and psychological completeness, which makes it one of the first things men notice and judge on a basic level. Together, these 5 qualities establish a silent language of attraction where biology and symbolism intertwine. They show how Jung's archetypes and evolutionary imperatives collaborate to form desire, always without our conscious knowledge. Understanding this secret conversation doesn't only demystify attraction, it reveals the huge connections between our bodies, minds, and our shared human history.